Conference National Championship, the Kansas State Wildcats taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kick it away to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. That was out of bounds at the 38. That's a pretty good return. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
The Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Breaks into open space. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
The Sooners are in the red zone. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Back to pass. It's Holstein. On the move now. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Trying for a 4th down completion. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Sooners.
Boy, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. blitz here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Short throw complete to the tight end. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that short completion. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Receiver makes the grab, and he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Looking deep downfield with the left. And it's caught inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Bringing it out. It's Thomas. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. The first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Here's the second down play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's another deep shot. It is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Dropping back, it's Simmons. Quick throw over the middle. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Wide open downfield. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
Now that's zone coverage there, and the receiver does a nice job of sitting in that soft spot in the curl route. And what I love is he's not just going to go down. He picks more yards up after the catch. Now that the quarterback delivered a strike to help move the chains.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up.
And that one's picked off. What a play. Now he's bringing it back. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
He's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this. It's
a shotgun run call.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Catch made on the right side. Muscles past the defender. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Sooners will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And the wideout goes in motion. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice gain there.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles in soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Signs a good throw. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The tight end has got it, and they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw it again. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
And that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
BAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the 1st down play. To throw, it's Simmons. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Bringing pressure. And he's hit just before the throw.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot. 2nd down play coming up.
From the shotgun, drops back. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. He'll hand it off. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He's looking to throw. Quick throw to the left. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. So after the momentum shifts, Kirk, we are now dead even in this football game.
Chris, doesn't I have that feeling that which quarterback's going to have the ball last is going to be the offense, and the guy that has a chance to win this game may be going back and forth all game.
And the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner trying to create good field position. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Handoff taken, trying to run it behind the big left tackle. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. And I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, when I think of Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman. But DeMarco Murray and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just of quarterbacks, but of running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
Second down after that previous play. To throw, it's Holstein. Catch made on the out route. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
And here's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. What a catch! They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
It's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. The Sooners come to the line with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Mowers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Man, I love to see the big guys get a chance to make a play like this. Usually it's the guys off the edge, the linebackers, maybe a blitz, but instead, the big fella at nose tackle gets the sack.
It's an out route, the catch made, and the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Makes a quick catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He could go. Past the 50. The 30. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. A long-distance defensive touchdown. Wow.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the 1st half.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. About returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Scanning the field. It's Simmons. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. He's got the first down and still motoring. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. First down here for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Jackson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Look out, he's in the clear. Powering through the defender. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this away to begin the second half. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Simmons. Caught by the receiver.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
They're going to run it here. Looks like Kansas State will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
The pass rush closing in. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball. Makes a nice move there. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides to avoid the big hit. Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started. Now the pass rush gets home. And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead. The pocket breaking down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. Well, the quarterback was noticeably hurried on that play. Great pass rushes don't have to get to the quarterback to affect the play. That was a great example of it there. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
Keeping it on the ground here.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. First down and 10.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Caught over the middle. It's Washington. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the back now goes in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab by the receiver. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Scanning the field. It's Holstein. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
It's a keeper. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Sooners. See if they can convert the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
He's got it with room to run. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down mark.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. This Kansas State offense is quickly moving down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
The Wildcats trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Touchdown, Wildcats. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Now they line up to kick the extra point.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Oklahoma, 35, Kansas State.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. He'll start at the 25. The drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Simmons. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are...
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. He's running out of time here. Quick completion to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it second and short. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Looking for his big tight end. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Oh, what a move. Solid game, moves the ball to a 43.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
Crucial third down play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. And the Sooners with 1st and 10 here. Pounding away with the run game. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. A matchup of two powerful teams this late in the year. We thought it kind of had a playoff preview feel to it, and the higher-ranked team has taken care of business. They're going to emerge, looks like, with a huge W going forward.
I think the thing that really stood out in this football game is that higher-ranked team dealing with the pressure and the expectations. They handled business. Really good football game. Both these teams will benefit from playing in this game late in the year, but now comes the pressure. Higher-ranked team wins.